Hey, what's up, guys? B here with the UntitledGameShow.com. I'm talking with Skype right now. Who's on the line?
This gem over here.
Jem from the Gamers Edge Repair. He is the master of the hardware for any system out there, guys. He fixes PS3s, Xbox 360s, Wii's, iPods, iPhones, Android. So he's the definite guy to break down the PlayStation 4 hardware, and that's what we're about to do. First thing first, we got on the official PlayStation 4 website. But before that, guys, just wanted to let you guys know, go check out Jem's YouTube channel. It's called the Gamers Edge Repair, or just Gamers Edge if you look it up like that. Look at this video. Fast leveling up in Borderlands 2 Terraformers is pretty cool. Check that out. Give him some love. Alright, guys, so back to the video. So what's going on is this right here, guys. The PlayStation 4 console, Jem. We finally get to see it. Break it down for me. We're looking at the picture where it's the console standing up, the controller, and the camera. What do you think, man?
Well, how the PS4 looks like right now. I'm getting the system first of all. I am
Yeah, we
getting
already pre-ordered it. We already pre-ordered it.
But how it looks, it's not what I was imagining.
What do you mean by that?
Because to me right now the PS4 is looking like a slanted box. It's like Xbox and Sony is going with everything has to be like a box, I guess.
My first initial response to seeing it was that it looked like, it reminded me of a PlayStation 2. I don't know why. The fat PlayStation 2 like kind of has that kind of beveled boxy shape, but it has those like little grills on the side, like the line grills. And I was like, this makes me think more of a PlayStation 2 fat than a PlayStation 2 slim. For me, I think at first I was like, what the hell is this? Because it looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Think about that.
Yeah.
But
But
go ahead.
it's still I guess interesting what they went with.
Yeah, but we're gonna move on from the front of how it stands up. What about the back? The back of the system is what's really important. What ports do we see on the back, and what's important about that?
All right. Basically, on the back is like the same typical on the PS3. You got your optical in, HDMI out, for your Ethernet, and they have an aux cable. I thought it was looking like it's for the AV. I'm guessing,
And what about
and
the power? Do you think it's gonna be internal or external based on the cable?
it's gonna be internal. It's the same. It's they're using the same cable as the PS3 Slim and Super Slim. So all the same cable. So it's PS3s that they don't want you to have a big old power brick like Xbox. So it's internal. With the Super Slim, they already figured out how to get the power supply even smaller. So it fits all of that power supply all in the system, nice and easy. Uh, and with just the same PS3 Slim power cord.
Okay, my question to you: if you look on the back of the system, do you see those little tabs? They're little square tabs that look like if you had a little flathead screwdriver. You'll know what I'm talking about here. You may be able to lift those up and take out some screws from back there.
You're talking about opening it up.
Well, you know we're gonna have to be one of the first people to ever open the system up, so we gotta look at it from right now and see where we think we can open it up from.
Yeah, those are tabs.
Yeah, those are
Either
like tabs.
it, is there's there yeah those are tabs. It's either those are the tabs or on the bottom probably same as the PS3 Slim and no, was it the Super Slim? It'll
Yeah.
be underneath the like these soft cushioning tabs on the bottom part of the PS4 is probably what could be removable, or it'll probably be screws.
I have another question for you. Does it really matter that the PlayStation 4 for you specifically is be able to stand upright and horizontally, where the Xbox One is meant to only be a horizontal system? And one more thing on to that, do you think the PlayStation 4 will come with a stand, because obviously you'll need the stand because the system is slanted, or will you have to buy that separately?
Well, it's like the Slim. It doesn't come with the stand. You can stand it up. You just got to get a stand.
You know, I never actually noticed that, but you're right. The Slim does not actually come with a stand, and I stand up my Slim without the slam. Without the stand, it's kind of not smart. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good. They're gonna do the same thing. If you want the stand, if you want it standing up, they probably will be selling stands so you can purchase separately. It's what most people probably have it facing down most of the time. Uh, Usually when people have it standing up is they have it like in the side of their TV or something like that, or they're trying to put it in between something.
Yeah, I think it's a good design because I'm looking at the back of the system when it's upright right now, and all the fan grills that they actually have looks like it's going to have a really good airflow. I just want to wonder how fast these fans are because it looks like a smaller design. I'm not sure what size millimeter fan it's going to be. It's definitely going to be smaller than the PlayStation 3. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You envisioning any yellow light to death, or I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I see, man.
Well, well, we don't know if it's gonna be yellow light of death. It could be some other purple light of death. I don't know. It could be anything. If there is basically uh, reflow problems or anything, like if any solder gets cracks, like the typical yellow lights
Yeah.
and red rings. If it well, if they use the same non-leaded or whatever, it's possible. It's possible. Maybe the system stays cool enough that it won't happen. Maybe the only problem that will happen will be it needs a new Blu-ray if the Blu-ray ever burns out. Maybe. But who
when the
knows?
when the Blu-ray does break out, guys, I'll give you guys a link to the Gamers That's Repair because I'm pretty sure we're gonna be one of the first people actually out there fixing it. Moving on to some more hardware breakdown. I'm not sure if you've seen the picture yet, but they do actually have a picture of the underneath of the system. It's when it's standing up vertically. And what I find very interesting is I could probably send you a link of this. One moment, guys. Let me just send him a link of this specific picture.
I see it. I see
Oh,
it.
you see it? Okay. And you see the little slot right there? It looks like it's removable if you flip it up. What do you think about that?
You mean the underneath the PS4?
Yeah, symbol.
That's
Hard drive?
it's possible. Wait, let me see. It won't be hard. Well, I don't think it will be hard drive. Is
How would you get it out?
Yeah, because if it's facing down, that's not like the height of a hard drive. Unless it's
Slanted?
maybe it's a sideways.
I don't know. That's what I'm. It's like a very interesting layout because it never said it has a removable hard drive, but it's gonna be a 500 gigabyte hard disk, and it's gonna have one. So it's very interesting. It has it. Well, first thing first, I'll say this: the tabs for taking off the system is definitely gonna be in the back because there are no screws on the underneath side, as we see right here.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, I see no screws, so it's definitely gonna be back. So guys, we're gonna have a hell of a time doing that. That first opening of a PlayStation 4. We're gonna go ahead and crack that seal. Break that warranty. We'll see how it goes.
It
Um,
probably is gonna be the back, removing the back, and probably it's gonna be something like removing the back, and you have to remove something from the top and bottoms to make at least it open, like the top half of it to open up.
yeah, if you notice it, you clearly see it's like a shell model. You definitely can see how one of it's gonna snap right apart. Once you get to that part, it just folds. Like how like the Xbox Slim is when I was first trying to open those up. Once you get those that second clip in the back with the metal, once you clip it, it snaps right apart, and you're basically good to go to fix it or mod it or make it look whatever way you want it to look.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, guys, we've been breaking down the PlayStation 4 hardware. Only thing I have left to ask Jem is what does he actually think about the new PlayStation controller? If you scroll down on the PlayStation Home website, you got to see it with the little blue light in the back. It has a new charging cable. It looks no, actually, it looks like the same charging cable.
It's no, it's the it's Android, the Android charging cable.
Oh, it's the Android smaller one, micro USB.
Yeah, the micro. There you go, micro USB.
So, how do you feel about the controller, touchpad? Do you care? What's going on with that?
Me personally, I just want to hold one and see how it feels. Uh, if it still feels somewhat like a PS3 controller, that's what I'm used to. Because you get from a PlayStation, the first PlayStation, to a PS2 controller to a piece of PS3 controller. It was barely any difference. It was you get when you feel it, it's like meant for your hands.
Well, I'll ask you this then. As somebody who does like rapid fire mods and button mods on your channel, where you basically make different buttons light up on the Xbox 360 controllers. On the PS3, you can add rapid fire controlling. We've seen the inside of a Xbox One controller. We haven't seen the inside of a PlayStation 4 controller, that is. It looks a lot more complex than it was before. And why I'm bringing this up, is it going to be a good thing or a bad thing? It's going to be more complex. And the only reason I'm saying it like this, we saw later rendition of modded chips for the controllers to be like, it just goes over another chip because it was really easy to have a circuit board. But these controllers are going to be a lot tighter. It's going to be harder to get access, fit anything else in there. What you see from the modded scene for controllers going forward, even controller, let's say.
You mean if a mod in this controller?
PlayStation 4 controller and the Xbox One this time.
Well, it's probably gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be modded. Be able to add anything to it. Add basically whatever you're gonna add to it. It's just it probably like if you LEDs stuff like that. It's the same thing. It's just you can fit it in certain areas. There's no controller that can be tight enough that you can't fit something in it. There's room. There's room.
I'll counter point you, and I think you might be right because I just thought about this. For a very long time, the Wii controller, nobody else made a Wii controller except for Nintendo, and I think Nyko was the first one to bring out their own controller, right?
Yeah.
Because the technology was so expensive and so hard to design. But it seems like once an official third party gets a controller in the market, everybody else understands how okay, if they could do the same thing the controller does and it works the exact same way with these parts, then you can make your own circuit board. Because if you guys don't know this, me and Jem know this, people actually make their own custom Xbox 360 circuit boards for their controllers on eBay and sell those. And they look exactly like Xbox 360 controllers in the shell, but the actual circuit board are custom designed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can print your own controllers. But guys, that's been our quick breakdown of the PlayStation 4 hardware. Wait till we get to do our unboxing later this year. I always want to do a giveaway of these systems, but I have to have enough money, which I definitely don't have it right now. At the moment, I'm only getting a PlayStation 4, which I pre-ordered. If you guys want to help me out and get more systems and just help support the channel, pre-order link in the description for the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4. As well, go on Jem's YouTube channel. That's the Gamers Does Repair on YouTube. I'll have a link in the description, or you can click on this little video right here once I get a chance to annotate it, and subscribe. He's going to upload more gameplay videos, repairs, and how-tos. And by the way, Jem, I did get to check out your channel. I like what you did with your little banner. I'm going to go click on that right now. It actually is pretty cool. I'll show you guys right there. It says repairs, how-tos, and good old fun gameplay. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This has been a pretty long video, but we wanted to give an in-depth breakdown of what we think on the PlayStation 4 hardware. Until next time, like, subscribe for more. Peace.